What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers, Generations, Combiner Wars, FirstAid. He has a deluxe class figure and a Protectobot. FirstAid is also a retool of Decepticon Off-Road from the Stunticons, but I think he's a very nice retool. He has the same transformation and overall the same look, but I do like the white, the red, and the silver. I think it works really well. He does come with Off-Road's axe, though painted in black and silver, which I like a lot. And he has his combiner port, which can be mounted in vehicle mode, which we'll get into in just a moment. The overall aesthetic of him is that of an ambulance, because that is what he transforms into, and it looks very good. He has a fantastic head sculpt. He has good posability all around, though the chunk that is the front of his vehicle mode does hamper his posability a little bit in the shoulders. The only issue I have with the figure has to do with his hips. They're a little bit too loose, but nothing a little bit of nail polish remover won't solve. As I said, FirstAid has a fantastic head sculpt, and I really, really like it. It's very, very reminiscent of his original G1 figure and the FirstAid from the cartoon, or cartoons of Generation 1. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, no light piping, though it does have a very awesome visor. FirstAid's transformation is exactly the same as Decepticon Off-Road, so if you know how he transforms, it's the same. First, we're going to turn the head around, and that's just from an aesthetic reason, which you'll see why in a little bit. Put the legs together, open up the shins like that, flip the legs down on this double hinge until they get kind of snapped into place like that. Fold up the shins, then take the arms, close the shoulder bits here onto the forearms, and then fold the whole section down. Do the same over here and snap these sections into place, and then bring the front of the vehicle mode, unhinge it from the back, and flip it forward and snap it down into place. And then we have probably the coolest ambulance I have ever seen. It's an SUV truck ambulance that's really, actually very, very cool looking, though not much in the way of visibility out those side windows, I would say. It's just really nifty. Now, the weapons can easily be attached to FirstAid in vehicle mode. As you can see, the axe can be plugged into either side of the vehicle mode. The engine gun combiner port has a little tab right between two of the fingers that pegs into this tab that's sticking up on the top of the vehicle mode. So you do combine it right like that. And actually, I like this look a lot. I really do. Overall, I think FirstAid is pretty great, and it's nice to see that Hasbro is really actually giving these figures a nice retooling. They're not just doing a straight repaint. We're getting a full retool of the existing figure, which I appreciate. Now, I do have some issues with the figure, as I said. The hips are a little bit iffy. They're a little bit too loose for my taste. And the pegs here for the knees, or the pins here for the knees, are on the loose side, but nothing you can't live with, in all honesty. Nothing that I can't live with either. And I would have liked there to be a little bit more room for articulation in the shoulders. Oh well. But overall, it is a solid, FirstAid is a solid figure, and I think he belongs in your collection, especially if you're looking to get Defensor. So guys, I've been Baltmatrix taking a look at FirstAid, the Protectobot. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to catch my next video review.